fragrances every woman needs. A lot of women, including myself sometimes, might wonder, what should I wear today? What do I want to smell like? And the answer really depends on a variety of things, your mood, where you're going, the weather. But in general, if you have 5 different fragrances, you could pretty much wear them, keep them for your whole life, because, you know, if you carefully choose them, you'll be able to choose the right ones for every occasion. So, the first one I'm going to choose is a classic, which is number 5. Why do I choose this one? Mainly because it's good for basically anything, anytime. It's an amalgam, it's a shapeshifter, it could be whatever you want it to be. This is pretty much good for casual outings, formal outings, hot weather, cold weather. Like I said, it's good for anything, anywhere, anytime, because it's very nicely balanced. Primarily, it has florals, it has aldehydes to keep it light and crisp, slightly sweet, not too sweet, more of a natural sweetness. Then it has the base notes, which are really delicious: sandalwood, amber, oak moss, musk. It's been popular for more than 100 years. Obviously, they know what they're doing. Also quite long lasting, probably 7 to 8 hours longevity. Also, it's been renowned and known for being elegant, being feminine, and being classic. So if you really can't think of what to wear, just wear this. It's, like I said, classic. I haven't come across anyone who dislikes Chanel number 5, at least not with a passion. Some people just prefer other things than this, but as for hatred, I have not come across anyone who hates it yet. But there you go, it's a very classic fragrance, and you really can't go wrong with it. It's a no-brainer sort of fragrance. Then, if you want something more modern, you can go for La Vie Belle by Lancôme, which is quite sweet. If you like sweet fragrances, this is the queen here, because the main sweet note here is praline, which is a very sugary dessert, chocolate, caramel sort of fragrance, and that's really the heart here, mixed with some very sweet fruit notes, especially blackcurrant. And besides all that, it's also a very strong, long-lasting fragrance, probably 7 to 8 hours. The reason this is a good choice is because it's modern. It appeals to a lot of women, because a lot of women like sweet fragrances, gourmand, sweet fragrances. And it's also long-lasting, which of course is an obvious bonus. And in general, this is a very it's more of a casual fragrance because it is so sweet and sugary, more playful, more, but besides that, if you are going just to a casual occasion, this is a great choice. If you want something a bit more serious or more formal, you could go for Oud Satin Mood from Maison Francisque Jean. So this is an extremely finely crafted French fragrance. This is also the same brand that made Baccarat Rouge 540, which of course is a very famous modern fragrance. I actually like this more than Baccarat Rouge because, Oud Satin Mood, you can already kind of get an idea of how that's going to smell. Delicious oud notes. Oud is a very warm, slightly musky wood note. And it's also mixed with Turkish rose. And for me at least, the mixture between that really musky, warm oud and the fresh sweetness of that rose note is the best combination. One of the best combinations I've come across in the world of perfumery. It's so smooth, elegant, refined, it's a one-of-a-kind sort of fragrance. A very special sort of perfume. This is best, I would say, for evening wear or when it's cold, if it's autumn or winter. It's a nice warm fragrance. Also, it's kind of a mysterious, sort of seductive fragrance because of its low, warm notes. In general, this is delicious. Then, if you want something more a personal fragrance, a bit lighter, you could go for Not a Perfume by Juliet Has a Gun, which is, this only has one note. This only has ambrox, which is a synthetic chemical derivative of ambergris, which is a musky marine note. Ambrox, the thing about this fragrance, Not a Perfume, is it's interesting. It seems to smell different on different people, significantly different. Most likely because it has that one note, and that one note is going to interact with different people's skin and natural oils differently. I quite like it. It's a very faint fragrance. This is more of an intimate fragrance, maybe, you know, just to wear at home, to enjoy it by yourself, or just for casual situations. But this, to me, has a little bit of almond notes, has a little bit of, I don't know, maybe crisp violet, but in general, it's kind of light, it's kind of powdery, it's ever-changing. You put it on, it smells one way, then later on it smells completely different. And even though it is a very light fragrance, it's relatively long-lasting. It really sticks to the skin very closely for several hours. It's hard for other people to really smell it unless they're very close to you. Then, last one I have, which is probably one of my favorites for very hot weather, is Le Labo's Bergamot 22, which is a really wonderful bergamot classic. And it's clean, it's citrusy, bright, crisp, and because of all that, like I said, it's really good for the summer when it's really hot out and you're just drenched in sweat and you need something to freshen up, brighten up. This is a good choice. It's definitely it's refreshing. It's all bergamot, it's refreshing. And because it's a lighter fragrance, it's not going to be super long lasting, maybe 4 hours, 5 hours. But if you reapply it throughout the day, you know, you can keep up that really delicious, crisp bergamot note all day, even on the hottest days. So that's pretty much what I have to say. These 5 fragrances can really pretty much get you anywhere you need to go. And having them will only be a boon. They'll only be of help. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. If you have any opinions about these fragrances, you can always leave those down in the comment section below. If you liked the video, leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I make videos throughout the week, so stick around for those.